Good morning. It's March 2nd, Monday, early in the morning. Beautiful day at the Banana River here. Here's our rack line. All the way down there. Looks pretty good. Let's see what we got. Pointed Venus. A NASA. One of our many king crowns we'll collect today. Sorry, I'm trying to grab everything at once here. There we go. Okay. Got the hang of it now. King crown. Let me rake, see if anything pops up. King crown. Oh, too bad. Thick lip drill. Broken. I'll take him though. Nope, broken. See what's down here. Alright, here we go. Here's a thick lip drill. Nice. Good find. And there's a yellow NASA. Look how nice and yellow it looks. I have yet to test it to see if it glows in the black light. It's over here. What's over here? There we go, Marginella. 2. Yeah, 2 Marginellas. King crown. King crown. Broken. Olive. 2 king crowns were good. A nice thick lip drill and a button shell. Marginella. Nice. What's over here? Anything here? Welk. Marginella. Oh, here's a thick lip drill too. Very nice. And rake. There's a bubble shell. Looks intact, whole. And here's our first Wentworth trap of the day. Has its aperture. Looks good. I'll go ahead and put it in my tube. We'll move on to the next one. Oh, here's a king crown, another king crown, 3 of them. Here's a nice Welk, pear Welk with the spots. Ah, here's another Wentworth trap next to a big king crown. Let's look at the Wentworth trap first. Very nice. Find my tube so I can put it in there. Alright, and then king crown. Empty, and out. Yep. Another king crown. I saw coral. Look at that. Let me step down. All the way down here. Alright, cool. See if anything's underneath the leaves. Nope. Nope. I see nothing. Alright, let me keep going. Over here. NASA. Another NASA. And another NASA. There's a king crown. King crown. All right, over here is where I was stepping. Let's see if anything I was stepping underneath, under the leaves, show up anything. I see a NASA, king crown. There's a broken whelk, but I'll need it. There we go. A button. This is an oyster shell drill, but it's broken, but I'll take them anyway. Ah, there's a nice baby whelk right here. Look at this guy. Very nice. Very small. King crown. Here's another Wentzel trap. All right. Small but intact. Put them away. There's a button. It's empty. King crown. Has a little shell stuck in it. I'll take it out later. Keep moving. And there's another Wentzel trap. Look at this one right here, right there. Oh, look at that. Nice. Put them away in my tube. King crown. Piece of plastic, I'll throw it away and recycle later. Nope. Ah, is that? No, what is this? A regular bleached out king crown. I'm good. There's a nice dark chocolate king crown. Look at that. Has multiple lines, but look how dark it is. Oh, and here's another Gulf oyster. Look at that. Nice. That one's attacked. I see a king crown. That's it. There's a king crown. Small one. Nothing underneath the leaves. Got lots of cover, so let me keep moving. Pointed Venus all the way down here. Another pointed Venus. So you can see the comparison in patterns. Beautiful. Oh, here we go. There is a periwinkle. You can tell by the pattern. Oh, it looks beautiful. That are hard to find, so I'm going to put that in my tube. And then I saw a Wentleigh trap there. Let me put this away and then I'll zoom in on the Wentleigh trap. Right there's the Wentleigh trap. Look at that. Put that in the tube. Found another king crown. Yeah, here's a whelk. Shake it up, nice. Empty. Is that a button? There's a button right here. Broken though. Alright, let's move on. Here's a king crown. Another king crown. Another king crown. Nice size. Oh, here's a button and a marginella and a king crown. Let me get rid of that leaf. There you go. Beautiful. A bubble. Broken tip. Alright, moving on. Is that a tile? No, it's plastic. I'll throw it away with the other plastic pile. Anything here? Here's a whelk. Empty. I don't see anything, so I'm going to move on. Nope. Nope. That's a seed, by the way. Big seed. You know what? I'm going to grab this seed and throw it back here. Maybe it'll grow. Alright, here we go. Here's a thick lip drill. Has a hole in it, but I'll take it. And then look, there's an oyster drill right next to it. Bigger one too, man. Let me shake it. Yeah, it's just dirt in there. Very nice. There we go. Oh, look at that. That's a ton. That's a broken ton. Here in the river. Unheard of. Could have floated from the, what do you call it? From the Port Canaveral. Who knows? That's a king crown. Piece of glass. Let me throw this glass out. I'll pick it up later. I do a sweep afterwards. Pick up any broken glass, any stuff I left out. That way I don't have to go back and forth all the time. Anything back here? No. Alright. Let's finish off this corner here. There's a nice whelk. Ah, this pile looks promising. Let's see what we find here. NASA, Marginella, king crown. Ah, Tampa drill. Look at that Tampa drill. Looks nice. Beautiful. Very nice. Let me keep looking. King crown. NASA. Auger. These are all sharp NASAs. There are lots of them. I collect them every once in a while. Beautiful yellow see-through NASA. Another NASA. This is a Seraph. Let me race just to see, huh? Oh look, there we go, got a bubble shell, nice. And a worm shell. A baby whelk. Alright, moving on. King crown, NASA, king crown, NASA, NASA. These NASAs are dark. King crown, king crown. Look at that. Oh, here's two NASAs that are pointy. Nice. That's a coconut. There's a NASA button, another button, a NASA, a NASA. Look at those, 2 buttons and 3 NASAs. Oh, here's another button, king crown, NASA. Here's another button. Oh wow, this paw looked out pretty good. Another NASA, another, sorry, king crown and a NASA. Alrighty, let's move on. Here's a lentil trap. Nice. Let me get my tube out. Oh, where did I put it? Nope, that's not it. And I dropped it. Where is the tube now? Oh. Did I drop my tube? I think I dropped the tube. No, it's right here. Next to my, I put it in my cup. So here's my Wento trap. Let me put them away in a cup. The tube sticking out of the cup. And here is a king crown, NASA button, king crown, king crown, king crown. Wow. A button shell. Is this a Tampa? Yep, that's a Tampa drill. Lots of little finds over here. Very nice. King crown, NASA. 2 of each. Here's a NASA. King crown. Alright, I saw a Wento trap. I should have just zoomed in, so now I gotta refine it. This thing is so small. Where are you? There's an NASA. But I saw a very small Wento trap here. Now to remember where I saw it, I shouldn't have looked away. That's your problem. When you look away and you try to go back, you're not at the same spot you're looking at. Here we go, 3 NASAs. There it is, I see it right there. This is a Wento trap. I don't know if it's whole or very, very tiny. Let's see. It is a tiny Wento trap. Put them in the tube. And then I saw a Tampa drill right here. Nice. Beautiful Tampa drill. I saw Marginella. Beautiful. Alright, let's keep moving. King crown. Another king crown. Let me rake up here. See if anything pops up. No, it's very, a lot of leaves. A lot of leaves. Alright, I think we found a nice portion of shells that we wanted to find here. A NASA, yeah, that's a NASA. Just look in the upper rack line to see if anything's up there. Anything pops up. Oh, there's a nice king crown. Hold on. The pattern on this one is very nice. Oh, wow. There he is. How can you not pick up this king crown? Look at the beautiful, the crown, or the thorns. Look at that. That is a nice king crown. And not even washed or cleaned. Oh, it's missing its top. There's another king crown that looks nice. Alright, let's see what else we can find here. I'll rake real quick and then we'll go. Nope. There's nothing here. Alright, let's get out of here. I'm looking at the upper rock line now. Nothing. Nope. Alright. I used this big branch, tree branch. Oh, and there's an upside down horseshoe crab that I missed. Let me see if he's still alive. Yeah, has his tail up. Good for him. Alright. I haven't even looked at the water. The water's clear today. Beautiful. You see the king crowns in the water. When we had our shell event, a lot of people were in the water picking out the empty shells. Good find here. I don't have my water shoes, so not going in. Alright, I'm going back where I came here before. I'm seeing some king crowns that I didn't see before. There's so many here, that's why I miss a lot of them. But if you go back, you can find more. Alright, let's go ahead and put that away. King crown. Oh, I think I see a spotted slipper snail. No, it was a pitted shell. King crown. Alright, what else do we see here? Let me move on. I was here during the week, but it was very cloudy, and there was a lot of fishermen who use a wakeboard to fish, so they were didn't want to record them, so I'm good. But yeah, I found a lot of shells last week when it was cloudy. I think it's more of the, it was a combination of the fog and the fire from up north in Daytona that was coming down here. You could smell the burnt oh, look at this, 2 thick lip drills. Beautiful. Saw a dark king crown. Anyways, yeah, I didn't record last week. I ended up finding a whole bunch of Wentzel traps, so I'm gonna start maybe showing my reveal Wentzel traps after they've been soaking in hydrogen peroxide for a week, to show you how many I find in a week or so too. Here's all king crowns. So yeah, keep an eye out for a video like that. Is that a horseshoe crab? Let me put the horseshoe crab in the water. Not sure if it's alive or not. I find these little cone things, they're very beautiful when they dry up, so I'll go ahead and take it. I put it along with my Knicker Nuts sea beans. I got a little tray, coffee table tray, with those natural, not seashells. Alright, let's see what's up here. Anything up there worth going up there? I see a chicken bone. Could be a mammal. But this auger is what brought me up here. Look at that. Oxidated. Loses oxygen, it changes that dark. Here's a nice pointed Venus. Anything up here? Another auger. And look at this, a dark chocolate king crown. Look at that, beautiful. Yeah, I don't have time for that upper rock line though. Just doing a quick view before I step down and go down beach here. All right. All right, just moving down. Here we go, Wentletrap, right there. Beautiful.